everyone, and welcome to a new episode of G&A Podcast. I am the only person to be brainwashed by Naofumi Shield, Soberoni, joined by...
And I'm dead. Also Drew.
Yes.
Bidu.
And Drew has come from his coffin to join us live for today's episode.
It literally hurt to laugh.
Yes, Drew's in bad shape, but that won't stop us from making you guys laugh. So let's start off with Attack on Titan Attack on Titan 3 Part 2 Episode 3.
I feel stupid writing it on my notes.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? You could just made it season 4, but whatever.
No,
continue.
So yeah, this was I really like the way that this started off. I'm kind of thinking if I should make this my episode of the week. And
this is my episode of the week.
Yeah, I think I'll make it my episode of the week as well. Because the way it started off was so great. Like, I was like... At first, I was like, oh, don't tell me this is a recap episode. Well, at first, I was like, oh yeah, thank God it's a recap episode. I have one less show to cram right now.
I was like, I was like, that person looks so familiar. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. It all started clicking in my head.
Yeah, I think this was the one, I haven't felt that sense of disgust and terror at seeing someone get killed by a Titan since the first episode. Like when Marco was getting eaten, I was just like, oof, this hit me hard. I didn't even give a shit about Marco before this episode.
Oh, well, I kind of liked Marco. That's why I was kind of upset by it.
Oh, well, it must have hit you even harder then.
Not so much Marco's dad, because, I did like Marco, but I got over it. But it was just this whole episode was very much the point of view of the Titan people. Specifically, and this is why it's my episode of the week, Bert.
Yeah.
Bert Holt. Whoa. He underwent a total transformation. He's like, I am not that bitch I used to be.
Yeah, even Misaka was like, oh yeah, you're right. He's totally different.
Yeah, they're like, we can't... Yeah, because that's why while she was talking to Armin, she was like, nope, I gotta kill.
Teleports behind you, nothing first.
Mo shinderu. Nani?
But yeah, that was, the only one gripe I had is that obviously Reiner's still alive. I mean, come on. Fucking OP Titans need to die already.
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm also not surprised.
I'm not surprised. I kind of felt it was going to happen, but I kind of wish he would just die already.
Yeah.
Although I am intrigued by his character where he has this cognitive dissonance where he's like, we gotta kill Marco, take his gear off, and then he's watching Marco die. He's like, oh my god, why are we helping Marco, guy?
Why is Marco being eaten? Why is he dying? And I'm just like, wait, what?
Yeah, he's gonna have a really sad death
scene.
He's gonna have a really sad death scene.
So I'm not upset about Reiner dying because I'm like, his character is so interesting.
Yeah, that's his saving grace. I feel like he's gonna get killed, and he's gonna be like, oh my god, why are my friends hurting me? I don't understand. We were all friends.
Why am I dying?
And you're gonna see them all crying like Sasha.
It was just so sad watching Sasha and other kid whose name I always forget. Connie, thank you. They're gonna be crying after stabbing him, and he's gonna be crying, and they're all gonna be crying, and it's gonna be sad. But yeah. Also, that promise to save Krista, I was like, wow, they're actually going to that's one of their goals, to take Krista. I mean,
I kind of like that they showed the whole Titan side of the affairs, how they coordinate everything, and it took me surprised where Bertold is in the barrel on that weird ass Titan's back. Yeah, and he just launches him. Oh, that's a pretty good strategy, actually.
That's actually pretty, and the crazy part is he actually I can tell he definitely deviated from the plan, but people were thinking oh, he's going soft and blah 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 blah. He's like, no, that's not it at all. I'm actually just doing my own shit because I can.
Yeah, and what I really love about this also is this was only episode 3, and it feels like it did not. This was not a slow build up. Just feels.
Yeah, we're just they just went straight in.
I'm like, you have to earn it. If you're splitting it up this much and you're starting in the middle of the season and all that, I'm like, and this really has to earn its 10 episodes. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it earns it.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next episode. Like, that dude is, like, massive. Like, Armin, like, I don't know, Armin. Unless, like, Eren fucking learns how to walk up, like, walls and shit. And
maybe. Yo, we still got the... I feel like this whole season is just going to be this fight. Like, it's going to be Eren versus the Colossal Titan and the Armor Titan, and then the Gorilla Titan. Because it's only 10 episodes, and we still have plenty of, like, stuff going on in this area.
Yeah, like, are they even going to get into the basement this season?
That's probably where the season's going to end. Like, they go into the basement.
Like, we finally found it. Cut to black. Like,
Season 4 coming in 2021. Look forward to it.
5 episodes.
Mm-hmm. Movie series. 5 movies.
5 movies. The first movie is just them exploring.
I'll be able to take my child to the last movie. Like, it's finally time. All right. With that said, let's move on to another great episode this week with Carole and Tuesday, episode 5.
So for some reason, I watched Carole and Tuesday first, which is weird.
Is weird for you.
I usually say that for like next to last, if not last.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot. I feel like this episode just. This episode, it was good. It was just very. It was just like, it just felt very episodic almost.
Yeah, this was a very slice of life. Like, nothing major happened, but it was like fun to watch. It was enjoyable.
Yeah.
It was soothing.
Yeah.
I like the dynamic that they keep pulling with between Angela and then the Carole and Tuesday gang, where they're both usually doing the same thing in different ways. Like, Angela's doing her she's doing her meeting with the investors.
Oh yeah, to get that 12 million oolong.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, damn girl, look at all that torture worked. Like,
yeah, you got.
Oh, can I get tortured?
Yeah,
I want to sing that well.
It all pays off in the end. I don't know. I'm really shipping this Tao and Angela relationship. Like, I really like their relationship. I don't know why. I like the way that they play off each other, and he doesn't really feed her ego, and she's so desperately like, I'm good, right? Wasn't that great? I'm so great. And he's like, nah, it was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah.
Like, even though it was like amazing, but and I love how like they have that little bubble that like no one can interrupt, not even when the mother tries to do it. And, ooh, she got shut down rather hard. Ooh, Tao was not having it.
That was savage. She said, I don't think I trust you. Didn't you get arrested for assault twice?
Twice? Yeah, I think I'm the one who should be scared.
Yeah.
And she, like, balls her fist up. He's like, what are you gonna do, bitch? Hit me? Like,
assault me? Want to go to jail a third time?
Ooh, shut her up. Nice and quick. Yeah, Roddy gives Angela. Nope, he does not. Roddy gives Carole and Tuesday their first gig, where apparently it was so good that the bitch who owns the place literally calls him on the phone and said, "Okay, Gus, talk to him." Like,
yeah,
like do what you gotta do. I don't know did they go into details of what the call like?
No, I don't think they touched on it.
Yeah, they didn't. Okay. Yeah, and that song was also very lovely. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like both their songs they're both very good, but in very different ways.
Yeah, I think out of all the songs so far, this is my least favorite, but it was still enjoyable. It was still, I think I just wasn't in the mood for it. I wasn't the harmony part was by far the best part, but I have to be in the mood for that type of song. I think I also really like the way that they're setting this whole thing up, where it's like kind of big business, corporate, industrialized music industry
versus
like actual,
ragtag, playing at gigs,
passion project type of thing, where it's like these people are passionate and they're playing gigs and doing it, working their way up slowly, versus like this whole music industry where it's just makes a star. Like, you can be a star, we'll just auto tune your voice and do all this.
It's like shit. Lindsay Lohan / Paris Hilton versus like Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I guess.
What do you mean you guess?
I don't know anything about them, so I can't.
Lady Gaga. No, it's literally like a dead set. Like, Lindsay Lohan and what's her face, Paris Hilton, were famous from when they were younger, and used that to make music. And then Lady Gaga just was like a starving artist and basically went the Carole Tuesday route.
Did Paris Hilton make music?
Yeah, apparently.
That's tragic.
Yeah. I don't know why I brought her up. Yeah. That's a horrible joke. I didn't have to think that long.
You didn't have to bring her into this podcast.
Angela, I'm sorry, Angela. Oh my god. Which, once again, really loved her song. It reminded me a lot of that one great episode from Kakegurui.
Oh yeah, with the girl, the actor.
Actress who sings.
Oh, that was such a great episode. She needs to show up in this show too.
Right.
Also, before we miss it, Carol's brother, or Tuesday's brother, shows up at the audition, actually, at the gig.
Yeah.
So he's really cool too. I like how he's just like, it kind of, the song lyrics seem to indirectly reference him, like, don't bother looking for me even though I'm lost, because I'll find my way back home eventually or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of walks out. I thought that was a really sweet and nice part of the episode, where he's just
that
like,
was cool.
He has faith in her, like she'll find her way.
Or she'll die in a gutter.
Or she'll die trying. One way or the other.
Woo! Nothing but positivity here.
Mm-hmm. On
that note, let's move on to One Punch Man to episode 5. This is the episode I think I have the least notes on.
Yeah, there wasn't really much. I mean, the big fight, but
yeah, which I enjoyed. I really liked the fight between Garo and Metal Bat.
Yeah, someone else mentioned it in the last episode, saying that I'll like what Metal Bat's power is, and he was right. I kind of really like Metal Bat now.
Yeah, that's pretty great. I love how it's stopped by like his sister, who in ironic twist of fate stopped him from winning, probably. But yeah, I really hate how Garo keeps fighting all these people who, of course, just have no like. Well, of course, we are not capable of martial arts, so ergo, we're at an automatic disadvantage.
Yeah, like all the people he fights are really one-dimensional. Although Metal Bat was really, his one dimension is just like,
really
keep hitting me and I'll get stronger.
Though.
He kind of reminds me of like a Yu Yu Hakusho, kind of like Kuwabara, but a more badass version of Kuwabara.
Oh, absolutely, in every way. Kuwabara.
Yeah, sorry, Kuwabara. His sister was cute. I like the way that I like how Garo has like this streak of he clearly has some kind of
weakness to kids.
Yeah, like, or he's trying to protect kids, or he doesn't want to hurt kids. So I like that there's some kind of like redeeming aspect to his character. It makes it more interesting. It's nice to have redeeming aspects to your characters, right? Game of Thrones. Anyway, just had to get that out there.
Girl, why would you go there? Why would you go there?
We'll touch that later on off podcast. Anyway,
bring it back in. See, I would. He mentioned it, and it just came out, and I'm reeling it back in. Anyways, I found it so impressive that the monsters were all. This is actually like a coordinated like attack on the monsters' part. Like they all just like, hey, let's just all attack together to like steal the executive's son. They don't steal the executive; they take his kid. For what reason? I don't really know. And I like how it was weird. It's like you never saw one fight. This like in the second half, you just saw like a bunch of separate fight scenes.
Right. Yeah.
it always keeps shuffling, so I feel like it always kept me on my toes.
I also enjoyed the designs of the monsters. Like all the monsters look really, really cool. Like that was like a gorilla who's dressed up like a soldier, like a
I actually like that
fighter.
one.
He was really cool. Just a bunch of there was some lazy ones. Like there was like one that's just like a fucking
like the peacock,
a bird or something. Yeah,
right. That one I didn't care too much for. And like a muscle rhino.
Like whatever. Some of the designs are really cool. Obviously the episode ends on the battle of the bad bitches between super hot seductress woman and super hot Fubuki. So
right,
that was my favorite monster design.
I know who's gonna win, and more importantly, do you care? Like
as long as there's fan service, we win. This is the answer to that.
Ow! Don't make me laugh.
I don't know. I kind of feel like this tournament part with Saitama is kind of a distraction. Like,
kind of like it's dragging on a bit. Like, I know the whole point because I was watching it with my friend Kyle, and he was like, not getting it. Like, why do they keep showing Saitama this? Like, all this other stuff's happening, but it's like I have to explain to him because what they keep doing is like they'll show all this other stuff's happening, and then they'll do a show what Saitama's doing. And eventually, in some way, shape, or form, it's going to collide.
Yeah, it just takes they'll cross over.
My only complaint is that sometimes it takes a wee bit too long.
Yeah.
To get to that point.
Yeah, and I feel like they're focusing on the wrong parts of the tournament. Like a lot of the tournament is just people, like trash talking each other or whatever. So it's
exactly. Like I know they're getting it for like, I get it. They're kind of doing it for the comedy, which it was kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
that one part. yeah. Actually, every time you get like talking about like that other dude like with the glass, did you have glasses? He was like, "Oh, you're in the seats. I guess you're also really weak."
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like that was funny.
Yeah, little parts like that are fine, but I just don't. I feel like when they switch to him like so suddenly, it kind of kills the momentum sometimes. Yeah, like the pacing. So we shall see.
Yes, please. Yes, convergence soon. Thank you very much. All right. Next up we have is Fruit Basket's episode 6. Introduction of more characters of Hattori and Momoji. Thank God my friend Kyle, who
knows German.
Also, he also knows German, so he's able to translate all that pointless German that Momoji did not need to speak, but whatever.
I didn't even know Momoji was German. Why is he German again? Is the Summer family like partially German or something? Or he just...
Yeah, I know, he's half German.
All right. Well, that answers that question. How does that work?
Yeah. Well, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
All right, but what if the man and or woman can't be touched? I think we went over this before.
We went over this, yes.
This feels like really awkward. It's just a really awkward scenario.
Listen, that's why cowboy was invented. Yeehaw, motherfuckers. Anyways, so Hattori is the doctor, the family doctor. Momoji is the foreigner trope. Also the Shota trope.
He was kind of tall for a Shota, though.
No, he's still very much clearly a kid.
I don't know, but maybe in certain shots he had like super long legs. I'm like, why is his legs so fucking long?
Yeah, but
might be an art style thing. I don't know.
It's definitely an art style thing, if you ask me. Poor Yuki and his grave sacrifice when Momoji turned into a bunny.
I like that it did focus on Yuki a lot in the first half of him being in the dress. He was pretty cute in that dress, to be fair.
He was, and I understand why so much time was spent on him, but that means time spent away from Kyo, and that's why I don't like it.
Ironically, you know who he looks like?
Who?
Yuki from Haruhi.
Who?
Yuki from Haruhi.
He totally did in that dress.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, it's like a more slender, tall Yuki.
No, he was macking pretty hard on Toru.
Like, yeah, I'd like to get you in this dress.
Yeah, I'm like, inside of it, out of it, Nani? But yeah, and I feel it's so funny because I feel like Yuki kind of makes a a conscious effort to kind of flirt
He
mark
does little
with
flirtations with Toru.
Yeah, and then Kyo just like, Kyo just like, like I'm awkward with people.
But the bulk of the episode for me was the second half, where it was focusing on her friends.
Oh yeah. I wasn't over the moon about this part.
So here's the thing. I kind of remember from the original her friends being more fun and interesting. I don't know if they cut out some of the comedy of her friends in this part.
Yeah, like this felt like incredibly like feely and emotional. And...
Yeah, I feel like there's more of a dramatic sense, like focus on her friends than there was. Like it's more about feels than it is about comedy.
Yeah, like incredibly so. And I don't know, maybe because I was so fucking sick, it felt exhausting.
They were cute though. They were like, oh, let's all hold hands and sleep together. They were like literally like 8-year-olds.
Which is weird because they're like 14, but whatever.
And they all fit on that. Well, how big is Toru's fucking bed?
Must be huge. Like, holy hell. Like, I don't know. It just felt like they could have put some of that humor, taken out some of that feels.
I did like how her friend with the waves kept coming in like a dog, cat, mouse. Or like,
yeah, right. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Like she's more in tune with what's going on. So yeah, excuse me. I appreciated that. Yeah, just like I said, I wish it wasn't just so like choking with the because that's not even like drama. That's just like feels.
We love you, Toru. I love you too. We love you more, Toru.
Love you too.
Can we all love so Toru? Let's all give Toru a hug, guys. Toru. Are you friends with Toru? I'm friends with Toru.
Oh my god, let's be friends with Toru together.
I'm gonna be friends with Toru so hard.
Oh my god, Toru, you better get ready for my fucking friendship.
You know what? I figured out Toru. I like Toru so much because she reminds me of Nagisa from Clannad. Like I feel like they're splitting images of each other in terms of personality.
Oh, that's true. Except she's way less pathetic than Nagisa. No,
yeah, she doesn't have the air of. So far, I don't remember her. She can turn pathetic.
She lived in a tent and works part time to pay for her shit. No, absolutely not. Like Nagisa. Listen, once again, not saying Nagisa's bad.
I'm about to not take this hate on my girl Nagisa.
I did not say she's bad. I love Nagisa too. You know, you weren't the only one crying in Clannad too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then at the end of the episode, Hattori is like, "Hey, Toru, you should come to the Soma State by yourself." Even though that's like the one thing that Yuki told you not to do.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna go well.
Yeah, same.
Oh, we shall see when it happens. But for now, let us move on to Tomoyaki Kitsune no Senko-san episode 5.
So, how do you feel about your new girl, Shiro?
Shiro is cute. I liked Shiro. She was very lewd. And there was a lot of... She has a very cute voice. Also, she made a lot of really... There was like a lot of sexual innuendo in this episode. There was a lot of fan service in this episode, and there was a shit ton of innuendo in this episode.
Okay, I thought for a second, that was just me like dying.
No.
I was like, am I reading a little too much into this?
No, Shiro definitely brought a whole nother level of lewd to this whole show.
Yeah. Can we also talk about how I never want to hear the phrase mouse tempura in my life ever again?
Yeah, that was not a very satisfying...
I know. That was literally... Like, I was like literally about to throw up for like the billionth time this weekend.
Is that a real thing? Do people offer mouse tempura? Do you just take a mouse and deep fry it and then...
I'm like, dude, Fox is not like anything else.
I don't know. It's kind of creepy. It's kind of weird.
Ugh. Absolutely. Just no. Just no. Just no.
the head patting to make this more wholesome. Let's switch back to wholesomeness. The head patting scene was cute and super.
Yeah, the double head patting. That's when it got a little fishy. I was
like, oh, this is definitely like alluding to a 3-way, but whatever.
Yeah,
I'll take this. Seeing Senko jealous was also a very nice thing too. I don't know. I really like Senko's relationship with main character whose name I forgot.
Yeah, I always forget his name too. I like how Shiro is actually jealous of main character. Like she's jealous of her relationship, of his relationship with Senko.
Yeah, which is a nice little twist. I was expecting her to be more tsundere, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
She's kind of just refreshing. It's nice to have a nice. She is jealous and she has like that streak to her, but she's not super tropey.
Yeah, it's not like it's her entire character.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember when he wanted to, like, fluff her tail after. He's like, oh, give in to your desires. And he's like, I'm not trying to be lewd. I just want to touch your tail.
I like when she jumped through the wall and she ended up in the neighbor's apartment. I'm kind of thinking, like, is she going to end up, like, moving in with the neighbor or something and being, like, her guardian fox?
Oh my god, that'd be so cool.
Mm-hmm. Is everyone going to get a fox? Can I get a fox? Who's getting foxes?
Wait, I actually would like a fox,
and
I would never. I can guarantee you with 100% that I would never lose you.
Yes, I can't guarantee that, but I do want a fox.
See, and that's why you don't get one. You don't let them be.
Is that the secret?
You have to be like not gonna.
You have to be pure of heart.
Yes, you have to be pure.
It's like a keyblade.
Exactly. Look at my keyblade, which is pitch black. Clearly, this is only a good thing, right?
Yes.
But yeah, that bath scene with Senko, like that was fan service, but it was like, I feel like a lot of people, yourself included, were like, oh boy, here we go, and then they're just squirting water.
That was also lewd and very much also innuendo, but yeah, it wasn't really it could have been
squirting water.
Maybe in my mind is in the gutter.
Yeah, I feel like you're pushing a little.
Well, they were having a squirting contest. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, with water in their hands. This is something I've seen because this is something I've seen in anime before where they would talk about that. This is like the first time I've seen them do something stupid like that. Then I've been like, yeah, this is definitely an innuendo, but
I don't know. Maybe I just read too much Sigmund Freud, but
yeah, I think you have. You need to find some other lollies to lewd. Not this one.
I did like how their relationship is. It's not like again, it's not tropey. She didn't walk in and he's like, oh, you're naked. I can't. Blah 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 blah. And she like baka and throw something at him. But he was like, oh, you're kind of naked. And she was like, and there's not much to see anyway.
Yeah, that was so interesting. Instead of, like, sexualizing herself, she just downplayed it. She's like, oh, there's not much here. Like, I just literally look like a child.
Yeah. I have no big chest or anything. I just have my tail. So.
Yep. And then he was like, oh, like, what's the word I'm looking for? He was like distraught when he saw like the tail was like all like wet and matted.
Yeah. Also, that must be a nightmare. I would hate to have like that much wet fur.
But like, oh yeah, without a hairdryer, that actually would be a nightmare. Like, it'd be like one of those things like, you know. For like any woman, all 5 women watching this, you would know if you have long hair, you gotta like wrap your hair up in a towel. It'd be kind of like that. So you have to like wrap your tail in a towel just to preserve it.
Oh, I want to see her wrap her tail in a towel. Tail in a towel.
Yeah, right? Everyone, say that 5 times fast now.
Tail and towel. Blah, 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 blah.
No. I'm sorry. I meant to say everyone but you.
I've already proven I can't speak well.
Yep, same here. But that is fine as long as we are not. Nope. Wow, I couldn't even segue correctly. Let's just move on to the next one.
Yep, let's do that.
Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai. I hate myself. Episode 6. That opening scene was great.
I loved it. This was the funniest fucking episode.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Just them all running in like, listen.
Listen, he's not a pervert. So what if he touched my belly button and pressed himself up against me? No, it wasn't like that, I promise.
Just because we were in a shower together doesn't mean...
Yeah, right.
The teacher just being like, okay. Anything else you guys want to confess to me?
Just because he ate my pussy doesn't mean it was like that. I just happened to fall on his face, that's all.
I love that, and I love when the teacher was walking away, and then, if I can forget this guy's name, too. It's Yuiga, right?
Yeah, Yuiga.
He's like, wow, you're so fucking difficult to deal with. Why are you so nitpicky? And she's like, the fuck did you say to me?
Yeah, right. He was getting a little too mouthy.
Yeah, why are you such a pain in the
ass? He wasn't wrong, but because she is being hella difficult.
Yeah.
You're just like, why are you like this? And she's like, bitch, what?
What did you say? Yeah, no, that was great. You know what I really do like? I think this episode gave me major points for Fumino because I don't think she's gonna be in this race, like in this.
Yeah, she's not in this race at all.
Yeah, no, I think she accepted that and it's just like, I'm not in this race. I'm gonna be the facilitator of this race between Riza and Uruka.
Yeah.
So I think that's a perfect spot for her to be in.
Yep, she's solidifying herself as third place. Got it.
It was just cute to see her all flustered and be like, when Uruka was talking to her, like, I have a friend, and this friend has a just friend in junior high that she really loves, and blah, blah, blah. So, just seeing Uruka easily connect all the dots. But not Uruka,
Fumino. And Fumino's like, oh, she's definitely talking about herself and Yuiga.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
And even with Rize, she's like, oh, you also love him. Okay, I see what's going on here.
So yeah, that's an interesting conundrum. Oh yeah, this is a very Uruka heavy episode though. Very little Rizu. Almost no Rizu.
Yeah, almost none of it. It was very Uruka. I loved how the rumor kind of went out of hand to the point where they're like, oh wait, he moved in with his girlfriend and has a kid or whatever. Which
is like, okay, rumors don't even get that crazy in real life.
No. I've seen some crazy rumors.
それはちょっと but yeah, and both girls hearing the rumors, like Riza and Uruka are both very like, oh my god. Although also shout out to Uruka's friends.
Uruka's friends are great. Yeah,
they are. I like them. Every time they show up, I know it's gonna be a good time. Oh my god, and that walk home.
Just power running home.
Power walking with each other.
Yeah, I get what you mean with the whole Uruka. I feel like this show has a very Uruka heavy bias. Like that's my other complaint with it. It's like I love Rizu too. I kind of want more Rizu at some points, but I just feel like there's so much Uruka sometimes.
Yes, there's so much.
Even though she is my favorite girl, but I'm not gonna point too hard.
Oh. No, I'm going to stick by my Rizu. Because unlike someone, I don't abandon her. I don't abandon her.
I never abandoned her. She was always in like probationary period until I saw Uruka. And I saw Uruka and I was like, this is my girl. I will stick with her.
Okay, well that's fair enough. I just need more Rizu love. Please and thank you.
Yes. Sadly, there is no love for Fumino. Sorry.
Yeah, she fix your fucking hair.
That's her style.
It's a bad one. Alright, let's move on to our last show.
Yep, this is the last show of the week.
Which is Tate no Yuusha, episode 18.
I almost made this my episode. If it wasn't for Attack on Titan being so goddamn amazing.
Yeah. This is really good. I think this is like my last episode that I ended up watching. First of all, it was an all-out fight between Motoyasu's like party and Shield Heroes party, and that was a pretty good fight.
Yeah, it was a great fight. I just hate Motoyasu so much.
Yeah,
like, he's such an idiot.
He's so fucking stupid.
And this show made me realize, like, oh man, I really like I hate these characters so much. Motoyasu and Mine specifically, just they still got my blood boiling.
Yeah, they're like the worst. I can't. Ugh.
But yeah, the fight scene was pretty interesting. I love how there's a very party heavy focus on Naofumi's side, like because he can't do much. So you have all like these combo attacks going on, and having them have to work together and do strategies and use their limited abilities. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, it was AKA Philo just fucking half their party up.
Yeah, Philo comes in and just literally Philo is the strongest person on Naofumi's team, and I love it.
Yeah, the loli is the strongest.
Yes, I love how rough.
I actually do like that. Yeah, she'll do everything every now and then.
Well, she stabs with like the phantom blade that does fucking nothing. She needs to stab with her real blade.
It drains them of SP, which is like Mine. Since Mine doesn't fight with a sword at all, even though she has a sword.
Mm-hmm. You know what's better than draining someone of their SP? Fucking draining them of their life. Yes.
Murder. I know. If only.
No, but that's Philo's job. Philo coming and
murder. No, I think she drained them. No, they did like that special attack, that combo attack, and then she drained all the SP from like Mine and the hero, and then they were just like, we can only physically attack, and then he was like, okay, this has gotten so much easier now.
Yeah, because I can block everything. Yeah, they have a nice little team stuff. They actually have a good party. Yeah. They have a good party. I kind of want this to be an RPG now. Like, someone make an RPG of this series.
Oh god, he has some great quotes. Like, just like prove what an idiot he was. My favorite. There were so many of them to choose from. I was too tired and half dead to pick all of them, but I picked one, which was my favorite, and that was, and I quote, "I won't be fooled."
Yeah, kind of late on that train.
Girl, you've been fooled since episode 0.5.
That train was pulled out of the station and fell off the cliff already.
I won't be fooled. I was like, bitch,
fooled you.
You've literally been everyone's puppet.
I don't think there was a period of time where you weren't being fooled by someone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you were just always kind of stupid.
And yeah, of course, the major twist in the episode is the priest or the Pope was behind it all.
Yeah. Well, he was behind the alleged deaths of the other heroes. I say alleged because I don't think they're dead.
Yeah, I really doubt that they're dead.
Yeah. I can understand why, because if he used that God lightning smite attack, then it makes sense why he would think that he killed them. I thought Philo literally just kicked everyone underneath.
Yo, I was like, damn, Philo's savage. She's kicking these dudes while they're down.
He's like, shield. We need shields. We need all the shields. We need literally every fucking shield. Please and thank you, or else we're gonna die.
How did Philo see it? Did she like hear it or sense it coming? I'm guessing.
I don't know. She's actually Philo Queen.
Yeah, fuck it. She's the OP Chocobo. Chocobo is the most OP race in the show. So.
Yeah. I mean, Chocobos, when you were able to fight a Chocobo, they're actually pretty, like, hard to deal with in every Final Fantasy game.
Has there been a Final Fantasy game where you actually get a Chocobo in your party, though?
No, of course not.
Well, we need to make that happen next
Final
Fantasy 15, 16?
16.
Do it.
You heard him, Square Enix.
But yeah, no, the Pope was his ultra mega judgment death strike was a thing. I'm curious to see what his sword does. Are they gonna fight are they actually gonna have is the Pope gonna be like Yoda and fucking do backflips? He's like level 100 or something and start doing backflips?
I mean, I don't know how they can fight because both teams are kind of beat up from fighting each other.
Yeah, but it's an old man
with a very powerful sword. Cause he looked at that sword, Melty looked at him, and he was like, "Oh shit!" Like she had that "oh shit" look on her face.
She's about to get real.
Like, we're about to get fucked.
my prediction going into next episode is going to be that Ren and Itsuki are going to show up and be like, we're not really dead. We were pretending, and now we saw that attack, so we came to save you guys. And then they're all going to end up together to fight the Pope. All the heroes.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to what direction the show is going in.
Oh yeah, and I loved how so the thing with the Pope, it was interesting because his point of view, I don't know why he hates the oh, that's right, never mind.
What?
So basically, in his eyes, he just wants to kill them all because it's you all fucked up in one way or another, in a very bad way. So I kind of just want to kill you all and start from scratch.
Yeah,
that's basically his
major fuck ups.
Yeah, it's not even something that he's wrong per se. I think his response is a little extreme. He doesn't outright kill him. No, he is wrong about the shield hero. He thinks the shield hero's a rapist. Lance guy almost destroyed a village. He attended to save them.
Mm-hmm.
Ren unleashed a plague from a zombie dragon.
I killed your dragon, guys. Oh my god, it's a zombie. Not my problem.
And the other one did a coup of a government, but wasn't there to make sure it stabilized properly, and which had made multiple problems of its own. So yeah.
Really a squad we got here. I hope that Mina has to actually confess. I'll be like, all right, he didn't really rape me. Can you not kill us, please?
I don't think that's enough to save him. And no, she's not that kind of girl. She'd rather
she'd be like, I'm taking everyone down with me. Spear hero raped me too. We're all dying. We're all out here. We all getting killed today. All right, guys.
Although, wait, I will just say it is kind of crazy though that he's there's that, but he's also definitely evil because he's I feel like he's aware that the throne, aka the king, is kind of misusing his power.
Oh yeah, he's totally we totally have a government in place to overthrow you guys.
Oh yeah, it's totally ready. That's why she's totally ready to kill both princesses.
Mm-hmm. He's like, oh yeah, don't worry, we planned this whole thing out. We already have the government in place to replace you guys. Well,
yeah,
we got this settled.
Yeah, so I just want to point out that's kind of crazy. Ooh, yikes.
Mm-hmm. This has been a long time in the making.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys enjoyed this episode, which has been a long time in the making, about a week to be precise, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you can catch up with us next week for our next podcast episode. Also, make sure you join the party over on Discord, follow us on Twitter and Twitch, and you can go that extra mile and donate to us on Patreon like all these lovely patrons on screen right now. And Drew, have anything you'd like to add?
R.I.P. G.O.T.
Yep, it was a great 7 seasons. Later, guys. This has been Soberoni and
Bye.
Later.
Bye.